Greetable and welcome on to a Let's Play for a day, a game of Orange Convenience, and afterwards Nevermore. Today we got Probotector 2, Return of the Evil Forces, made by Konami in 1992. Yes, we're going all the way back to my childhood, back in the good old innocent times, back to the NES where I had my first gaming experiences, and I've crammed out this game right here. This is a game I used to play the crap out as a kid, but as many other times with Kiwi Craze, New Zealand's and Adventure Island 2, I've never actually managed to beat that game. And if I've recently seen it being played on a stream, I figured, you know what, might as well give it a try again. Maybe I'm not that terrible anymore as I used to be, like I used to be as a kid. And some of you people might already, well, raise an eyebrow because you might be an NES, you know the NES system, and this game might look incredibly familiar to another game. Well, that has actually a reason, because this game is nothing else than Super C, which is the sequel to the almost legendary Contra. Yep, this is pretty much it. This is the European version of Super C, because I guess back then in the game... oh, wow, that was incredibly terrible. Well, it's not that easy to play and talk, so I just take that as an excuse. Yeah, this is the European version of Super C, because back then in the day people thought, or at least the Europeans thought, you know what, it's way too violent to actually shoot at people, so we just resprite the whole game to robots. Because, I don't know, I guess that's the way they do it. But yeah, that's the like ancient form of censorship. I mean, back then it was just only localized for Europe, so pretty much everyone got censored too, even Switzerland. And Switzerland is basically one of the havens of censorship where nobody gives a crap about it. Unlike Germany, which has like pretty much everything censored, at least game-wise. For example, the legendary censorship of Half-Life 1 or Counter-Strike, where the military forces were replaced with robots, like here. But also, there are also some human scientists left, and if you shoot them, they just sit down and shake their heads as if they, like, bumped their head on the ceiling or something like that. Or they just made something evil, now they sit in a quiet corner, however you want to call that. But yeah, so this is the game. I figured I'm gonna play this game because I played the original, that's the one I love and remember, and died countless times against it. But yeah. Except that little slip up at the beginning. I don't even know how far I will get this time. I just crammed it out and didn't even bother to play another session. So I'll just play on until I know how far I get. Even though I have now the advantage to know how the game actually ends, because I've, like I said, watched the stream of the game, well, of Super C. But as far as I know, mechanic-wise, the game is exactly the same. It's just that every human is replaced with a robot. Then again, it's just actually kind of weird, because this game is actually about fighting aliens. So I don't really know why they're actually humans in the game to begin, or why you're actually fighting humans. That's actually more the case. Why you're actually fighting humans, because why would humans actually, well, help the aliens? Well, as you can see, it's, gameplay-wise, it's pretty straightforward. It's just shooting everything that's in front of you. And this game also has, like, I have to say this is actually less terrible than what the original Contra did, which had like a... oh god, how do we call that in perspective? It's like a third-person perspective? Yeah, it's a third-person perspective in the level, and it's fucking terrible. I don't know why they even had the idea to make something like that, because... oh, I don't want that. Why would I give up my lovely spread gun, which is so completely and utterly overpowered? Just look at this shit. This is pretty much the go weapon. If you ever play this game, just always make sure to get the spread gun, because it's just the best weapon in the whole game. Oh! And that's also a nice power-up. Almost died. Now, one thing I remember from my childhood, though, is if I just keep on running and shooting, I will get through here completely unharmed. Oh yeah! Look, even my childhood tactics still apply. So I wasn't completely terrible as a kid. And get through the wall of time wasting, and let's face the next boss, which is... I don't even know what that guy's supposed to be. It's just two guys. It's basically like the previous tanks, just now that it's even more people, and I think you only need to shoot the green guy. Oh yeah, you only need to shoot the green guy, and there he's already gone. Well, piece of cake. One thing I also really liked about this game is that you could play it actually in co-op at the same time, not like the bullshitty NES two-player mode where you just play after another. No, you play at the exact same time, which is... It sounds like it makes the game even easier, but then again, actually not. It actually makes the game harder, funny enough. Because the problem is, first of all, your teammate, if he's an asshole, which my friend always was, can steal your lives if he's out of lives. And the problem is you have to share power-ups, which is always a pain. There are not like several power-ups, and the problem later on is also there are a truckload of... Could that guy stop shooting me up from the trees? Thank you very much. Also shouldn't... Why does that turret not activate? That's clearly a turret there in the ground. But oh well, fine by me. And yeah, the big problem is also there are quite a lot of vertical scrolling levels after a while, and it's really easy to scroll your mate off the screen, and which usually results in people in unharmoniously bitching at each other the whole time. So yeah, that's one big no-no, which is really annoying. And yeah, it's also probably also because we both were terrible at the game. Like I said, I've never beaten it as a kid, but now I'm at least curious about how far I get. Because the game, well, okay, in the stream it didn't look that hard, but I mean, watching someone play always doesn't make it hard. Even though he like had to use the... There isn't like a classic Konami code. It doesn't give you 30 lives, but there's also code in this game that gives you 10 lives, but also every time you got a game over. But, I didn't know about it as a kid, so why should I bother using it now? I think as a kid, I always made it like to the 5th or 6th stage. At least like some Rocky Mountain thing was like I know, I actually made it harder once, which was like some weird kind of alien hideout thing. And there I think that's where I definitely died. I think I haven't even made it to the boss back then. But now, let's see how far I get. Also this place, hey! Scratching my nose. Oh, is that mini boss, I think? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, come on. Everybody meet the most tedious boss. It's the tramply spider. On top of it, yeah, you have to shoot the blinking gear thing over there in order to actually kill it. How do I even... I think I hit him more if I stand up. It's a really tedious mini-boss, but oh well. What can I do? So, okay, are we going to die now? Come on, just die, Jesus. There we go. And now this section. This is actually a section which I probably have troubles with, because I don't remember how it exactly goes, because... Come on. Yes, the ground starts to collapse. And that's invulnerability. Yeah, that's really useful in such a section like that. Now I'm just going to take it slow and steady, because there's no reason to haste. There's no like a time that can run out. So I'm going to take it slow and steady, because as you can see, there are some pits that even emerge. And I think as soon as you stand on a collapsing ground, you will actually fire and spread gun again. Because as soon as you actually stand on one of those collapsing things, you can't jump anymore. You just constantly drop down, which is a huge dick thing. Alright, are you going to call up? Oh no, you won't kill me. It's a really pussy way to do it, but fuck it. This section is cheap as it is anyway. And I really want a gun for a boss, because the next boss is... It's actually... Oh yeah, made it. Probably getting shot now by you. Fuck you, buddy. This boss is actually pretty interesting. I always used to call it the core, because, well, it is a huge fucking core. And basically you just need to shoot the middle part. But it's easier if you shoot those little balls around, because those things shoot projectiles at you the whole time. So you can either just go full risk, try to kill the core, or you just can shoot the little turret balls, I guess. I don't know how you would call them. I don't know. I'll just call them balls. Whatever. They just shoot stuff at me, and I don't like them for that. So that's it. Also, you can see how much easier this game is if you have a good gun. This is actually one of the things that always kind of annoys me about these type of games where you have power-ups and you lose them but when you die. And it's, instead of like having an easier time to get back on track, you have a harder time because you just don't have, well, because you have your crappy standard gun, which, so you're really hoping to get a better gun, which is, I don't know, it's kind of like in Gradius. It's just kind of, basically the game is really snowbally. As long as you have your big weapon, you're fine, but as soon as you die, you'll probably enter a world of pain. Also, deadly bubbles. I never understood this kind of thing. I don't really know why it's like a bubble generator that just bubbles a little bit and then it's okay. Also remember that you can shoot fast enough to actually get underneath it to shoot it easier, but you know what, I'm not going to risk it. Good show off, but there. I just want to do this for the nostalgia trip. Also, why the hell is my body itching even more when I'm playing this game? Or if I'm playing. Because I need my hands to actually dodge bullets and shoot people. That's the main thing. Also, hooray! This is probably the first stage that always became really problematic for me, especially since, not because of those funny wing guys, I actually like those guys. They're like, hooray, I got a wingsuit, let's jump down ledges for no reason whatsoever. It's just so weird. I think those guys are actually humans in the, or I don't know. It's I still don't know why they're actually humans in this game. Like I said, are they like just brainwashed by the aliens, or I don't know. On the other hand, I don't care. I just want to shoot things. That's the main reason why you play a game like this to begin with. Oh god. Better duck so I don't get shot. And yeah, you can see if you play this in 2-player, this is basically played, which is hugely problematic because that pit down, because the bomb down there becomes a death pit. And that's where the problems start. Also, what did I get? Machine gun and... I have no clue what this R thing does. I think somebody in the stream mentioned that it improves your fire rate, but I'm really not sure about it. And, you know, if you shoot so many bolts anyway, it really doesn't matter how many you shoot. Especially since most things die in one hit anyway. Alright, let's see... Are the infamous bubbles already incoming? But I think there's actually a second elevator section. I think now they're just coming, some wingman coming. I'll just call them wingman. Yeah, there they are. Hooray! Hooray! They're so incredibly pointless. But I like them. They're just some kind of enemy that are, well, just there. And there they are again. Alright, I think now come the bubbles. Besides those little turrets. Also, the next boss is going to be interesting. The next boss I always had kind of problems with as a kid for no reason whatsoever. Even though he's really simple actually, but it's just, I think it just requires that kind of thinking that I had trouble as a kid or something like that. Because that's really one thing you learn after a while. That as a kid you're just lacking some, like, I guess, knowledge. You could say that, you know, some things you just pick up while you're growing up. But you never really notice that you really learned that until you actually get to replay something that you did as a kid. You know, things like pattern recognition and that kind of stuff, or just well, logical thinking. It's just things you never really pick up until you have play an old game or just do something that you used to do. For example, I think I'm doing way better than I did before as a kid because I don't know. It's hard to say, maybe I just have more logic in what I do now, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking this shit, maybe it's just that I sucked as a kid, period. Alright, come on, boss. Let me see you in full glory. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the chandelier. I'm just gonna call that thing chandelier because it just look at it. It's a chandelier that just drops deadly candles on top of you. Or something like that. Basically, this boss is easy as long as you keep your thoughts straight. But like I said, as a kid, that's maybe one thing that was always problematic for me, that I couldn't really keep having the pattern in mind the whole time. Because after a while, with those holes, it actually gets kind of hard to keep track exactly where he's going to drop down when those things are going to drop, because I think even though there are holes in there, he's still going to like have the same delay on them, so... But oh well. Alright, now comes the stage that was usually the end for me, because it was a huge dick. It's again another vertical scrolling level. I don't know why NES games like to do that, because nobody likes vertical scrolling. Especially that kind of vertical scrolling where you die if you fall off the screen. Although, on the other hand, it's actually hard to tell, because games sometimes are even more annoying if you just drop down, you have to climb all the way up again. I don't want that fire thing. Oh, come on, fucking turn. Oh, no, it's the other turn up as well. No problem. But I think kind of hard to think about what was actually the hard part of this stage. So it's mostly, I think, the vertical scrolling just kind of screws you over sometimes because you don't see what's coming and you just jump right into it. Let's see, what do we have for me? Oh, an R again. I don't know. I'll just pick it up. Why not? And got another life. Yeah, the life counter only goes to 4, so I don't know how much I have currently. Oh god, no. Stop it. Oh, come on, I just touched the edge of the screen and then I died. Fuck off, seriously. I will actually get some better weapons sooner or later before the boss, because otherwise I could be That's exactly the thing I mean. Oh, now comes this. Boulders for no reason whatsoever. And, oh yeah, I remember this stick move. Just look at this shit. If I just would have jumped straight, that boulder would just tumble straight onto my head. That's just a huge dick move from the game. Because there's no reason, no way to see that coming. Also, I think I am screwed, because I think there is no power-up coming up. At least I'm pretty sure. Also, don't ask me how this transition works, that you're on a mountain, then you're some sort of, I don't know, train thing? Yeah. That bubble kind of scared me. That's a weird transition, to say the least. And yeah, I have to fight the boss with my crappy pew-pew weapon, so that would mean I could die a couple of times. Whoa. That could have been terrible. Alright, this boss. I think I've managed to beat him like once or so. And look at it, it's Censorship Enterprise. I don't know. The boss design is clearly aimed for like younger people, because oh, look at that skull, badass shit. Too much shit on the screen, Jesus. No, it's a fucking Censorship, and he even tries to body slam you, which is even more ridiculous. You're a fucking Censorship, you can do anything, you can like drop skulls and whatever else. Oh hey, I actually beat him. Wow. Fuck you, buddy. Also, by the way, I do have a turbo button, but I'm not using it most of the time. I just use it at the very end there. So don't tell me that I'm cheating. Let's see. Oh, I have 7 lives left, and that's usually the level where I die. Because this stage just fucking sucks. It constantly spawns those things which shoot projectiles. And you also, by the way, you can walk off the edge and die. But you have to be pretty retarded to do that. I like I said, you can see how much easier it is to give me a machine gun. Also, yeah, those things. Weird moths from hell. Those things usually kill me, because just look at it, how erratically they spawn. Sometimes they even spawn right underneath your feet, which is really fucking annoying. Stop it. I'm nothing to eat. Ah! And I don't even know what's the deal with those guys. They just circle you, and I guess their gimmick is that they block your projectiles. I don't even know if they actually attack you or not. But oh well. Die. But so far so good. I even got a decent weapon. The machine gun, by the way, has a nice gimmick that you can hold down the button to shoot. So that's what wasn't actually the turbo button. That was me. Oh god, yes. Oh fuck you. Back to my crappy pew-pew gun. No, I don't want to die again, Jesus. Alright. I think I'm already at the boss. Yes, it is. Or rather, the mini-boss. Or the mini-boss that is the boss in the end. And I think this boss coming up actually has like some sort of history in the Contra games. Not that one, but the one we get afterwards. This guy, I don't know how hard he is. This is usually, I think I never even reached that boss as a kid, because I died during the level. As you can see, that The level is really, really punishing and evil, especially these kind of brown mines that I had. Those things were really fucking annoying to deal with. And kind of erratic. Sometimes you can run through, it seems. You can see that I actually made it quite far with just running, and then sometimes the projectiles get you. Ah, now comes the boss. That is kind of a staple of the Contra series, I think. Also, I just spoiled that there's a second form to the boss. Oh well. I guess you could have realized it when you heard the music. Yeah, this guy is the Red Falcon, as far as I'm concerned. Also, he is a fucking joke, because just look what I'm doing the whole time. And yeah, I figured that out because I watched the stream, so I guess it's kind of cheating. But just look at it. He would actually shoot projectiles, but the thing is you can shoot projectiles. And that snake that crawls around does jack shit as long as he's standing in the middle of the battlefield. So yeah, congratulations to balancing a good boss. And for some odd reason we enter that thing. And that's pretty much how far I got as a kid. So I made it already past and I have 7 lives left. And yeah, now is the part where the game gets weird. I guess we're inside of the alien and... oh fuck. Would have liked to have a weapon. We have to deal with chicken people, I guess. And those things. I don't know, the enemy design just gets off the hook. Probably because we're like inside the alien or something like now. Also, I really hate that those things just randomly spawn from the side, because I always get paranoid that one just spawns right into my face as soon as I drop down, so I usually wait until they spawn. Come on, alright. Yeah, stop spewing that shit. Yeah, we got chicken people and spewy things. I mean, just look at it. It's like some developers just took children's drawings and just thought, okay, that looks like a good enemy. Let's have chicken people and weird maws that spew shit. I don't know, it's just plain weird. And it goes on for fucking ever. Yes, I did that already like 5 times. I think I figured out how to beat this section. Thank you very much. And, ooh, power up. Ah, and the laser. The laser is actually pretty kick-ass. It kind of looks buggy on the emulator. It's a laser that shoots, and the thing is you can only have one laser at a time on the screen. So what we can do is like keep the laser and have like some sort of kind of like a flamethrower basically. Ah, that's fire. I don't want fire. The fire isn't particularly strong. It's just, well, it's fire. Gee. Nah, I think it's just it just does more damage than a regular projectile, but otherwise it's just. Problem is that you only have one on the screen, and it doesn't do that much damage, I think. Ah, again, or I would like a thing again. What's it called? Stream. No, it's not stream weapon. Spread gun. There we go. I also think those kind of hatch those alien things. Yeah, this game is also really uses those H.R. Geiger aliens to until it gets ridiculous. But I guess I don't even know if maybe H.R. Geiger even designed some things for this game, or if they just took shit from Darkseid. I mean, for example, Darkseid also had H.R. Geiger as an actual designer. That's how much I know. Alright, let's see. Can I shoot it from up here? Doesn't look active yet. Oh yeah, I can. Huh? Doesn't act like it gets damaged. Oh, it just dropped down, why not? Oh, I guess it is destroyed, it just doesn't act like it. I don't want to get too close to it, otherwise it kills me. Yeah, stop it. Stop spewing aliens in my face. Let's see, can I do it with that one as well? Yeah? Come on. Oh, I can't reach it, I guess. Ah, stop it. I don't want to lose my... I think the boss is just coming up if I drop down there. I don't want to lose my weapon right before the boss. And the boss is... yes. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but look at it. It's a skull that shoots fireballs and has like purple droplets. Oh no, droplets are dead. Yeah. Oh, so far so pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. That thing just looks fucking weird to me. I don't know. As long as it dies, actually. Ah, shit. Alright. Come on, die. Oh, come on! It was like one shot away from getting killed. I mean, that thing doesn't even explode. It just stays there. It's like, well, I'm done. Fine by me. Just move on. Jesus. Oh, that's how easy it goes. And I think we're already at the... Wow, I have 7 guys left and I went to the last level. Fucking hell was I terrible as a kid, it seems. Oh god, it's like the kind of alien I've... Oh god, that was a... that is a great start to a level. But yeah, that's... Oh, give me a weapon, give me a weapon, give me a weapon. Oh, machine gun. Perfect, yeah, I'm going to use the machine gun because I think I rather need accuracy than damage. I mean, spammability than damage. Also, I don't want to die already. Jesus. Just got a great weapon. Leave me alone. They make an interesting death sound, those aliens. Also, it seems it's okay to kill aliens, but humans are taboo. Interesting moral you have here, because it's just different living beings, or just fictional living beings, I guess. Come on, die up there. Stop spewing shit at me. Ooh, let me see. Just machine gun on that R thing again. I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm shooting fast, but then again, I think the machine gun just shoots at full pelt anyway. No, stop jumping my... I said no! Oh god, that jump looked... Oh yeah, the spread gun. That jump looked fucking perilous. It's like pixel perfect. Usually the game isn't like that. What is that? Oh, laser. No, 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 no. I'll keep my spread gun. Thank you very much. Why should I get the laser if I have this beautiful thing? Also, that looked really like... That seriously looked like a HR Geiger alien. Fucking hell. I think Contra 1 even had like an HR Geiger alien as a mini-boss. But I could be wrong. I haven't never really played the original Contra. I just got the Probotector. This is such a weird name. Why not Robot? Is it like a... I guess it's a short form of Robot Protector, but what is the P at the beginning? More looks like a Probe Protector, I guess. Ah! I thought I killed you. Guess I missed. How can I potentially miss with the spread gun? I don't want the flamethrower. The bomb thing is useless. Ah, this section. Remember it from the stream as well. This section is pretty fucking weird. Oh no! That wall could have crushed me, but it decided to do not. And instead now it spawns bubbles. I don't know, it's really weird. Where the hell did you come from? Did it just jump out of the ground? And yeah, in this section you're so glad to have a spread gun because you can kill those bubbles pretty instantly. Also, I'm pretty sure you're going to drop on me as soon as I try to... Yes, exactly. If I would have jumped on, that douchebag would have just pressed me down into the pit. So fuck you, buddy. But yeah, with the regular gun I would have so much trouble killing those bubbles, but here it's just 3 shots. Or several if I'm terrible at aiming. I'll just take it slow and steady. No reason to haste. Ah! Still. Oh, there we go. It's really a weird section. It would at least make more sense if it like forces me to duck so I don't die, but nope. It's just that you can't jump anymore. Not even jumping into it doesn't do it. I'm going to... Okay, I guess you stop. Or are you going to wait until I try to make a jump again and then crush down? Right, he doesn't. Okay, good for me. Now? Alright. Now? Alright. Just... Okay, I guess he doesn't want to anymore. Oh, well, I guess down. Alright. I think I'm actually really close to the end here. To the final boss of the game, which is even weirder. This boss really gives me an HR Geiger kind of feel, because just you're going to see it pretty quickly. Also, in case you don't know HR Geiger, he is a Swiss artist that is designed the famous aliens. Also, he has a really odd kind of habit that he puts women's faces in those things, which is really weird. Also, that's how you beat the boss. That's that's what I've gathered in the stream, or what I saw in the stream. I think I also watched a speedrun to this game, so maybe I got it from there. I mean, just look at it. Oh yeah, that's already it. But yeah, H.R. Geiger has a thing for feminist faces, or also fetuses. I remember that like a fetus gun. But not about fetuses. Enough about fetuses. I just beat a game I could never beat as a kid in my childhood. God damn, was I terrible. But okay, I had like a little bit help because I watched. I already had some pre-knowledge what's coming up. Otherwise, it probably would have been a little bit harder. But yeah, that was Probotector 2, Return of the Evil Forces, or rather, Super C. I have no idea why it's called Super C and not just Contra 2, but well, that's pretty much it. We get away in our chopper to, well, to safety, I guess, because we just saved the world. Oh yeah, it even says Super C team. So I guess the people who censored it don't even get credited, because I'm pretty sure they did not do the sprite work for that. But on the other hand, I mean, the only thing they changed are the sprites, and I think nothing else in the gameplay. But well, that was Let's Play for a Day, Probotector 2, Return of the Evil Forces. It's also kind of impossible to make a whole Let's Play out of it, because I beat this now in like half an hour or so. Alright, I'll see you next time. I was your host, I was Kaushmar, and au revoir.